What's up, Dweebs, and welcome to this week's episode of Mr. Satan's DweebCast. I'm your host, Mr. Satan, and this week I have Wavez. You can follow him on Instagram and Twitter at I am Wavez with a Z, and you need to make sure you subscribe to him on YouTube. I got a message from him last week saying he really enjoyed what I'm doing. He really liked the interview I did with King Crystal last week. And I asked him if he wanted to do a episode with me himself because I saw that he's a fellow anime YouTube content creator, and he did. He was excited to, and this was our first conversation interaction, and it's just a perfect example for you show someone that likes the same anime I do, and I can talk to you forever, man, and I want to talk to you forever and figure out why you like the same things I do for what different reasons, and he was a perfect guest. Nothing more to be said about that. This week I did implement a new spoiler thing. I have a spoiler symbol that shows up in the bottom right hand corner for the duration of when we talk about spoiler. We talk about Boruto spoiler and Black Clover spoiler, maybe one other, not sure, but you'll see the symbol down in the right hand corner. If you start to hear us talk about something you don't know and you see that symbol, make sure you skip through. Anyways, please enjoy this week's episode. Make sure to like, comment, subscribe to both of us and all of our things. Links are in the description. Enjoy. What's up, Dweebs? I'm here with I am Wavez on Instagram. Do you want to introduce yourself, man? I know you got like a couple of accounts. I know you do a few things. So if you could tell us a little bit about you real quick, man.
I'm Wavez, the content creator of St. Louis City. Pretty much, I have this huge film crew called the Arc Family. It's like a whole bunch of us, just a bunch of different artists that come together to make this short film that I have, series that I have, which is called Hidden Arc. And then we also make like skits, anime skits, Hogwarts skits, a whole bunch of different things.
That's
Yeah,
awesome, man. I was watching that stuff on your Instagram page before the call. Your animation skills are crazy. Are you like self-taught? Did you go to school for that at all?
Yeah, I'm self-taught. I taught everything myself. I just like
Bro.
sat in front of the computer and just like for like 2 days straight without sleeping, just taught myself everything.
Just watching YouTube tutorials and then
Not
figuring
even
it out
start,
yourself.
I didn't even start
What?
watching YouTube at first. No, I just
Ooh.
my uncle had gave me Final Cut and he sat the computer in front of me. He was like, "Here," and I was like, "What is this?" He was like, "Make films with it. Let's see what you do with it." And
Dude.
I was like, okay, cool. So I just started playing with it. I like looked up the directions on the manual, read through everything, and then I started to say, maybe I can add effects to this. So then I started looking up green screen or pre-keyed effects and started doing that.
Right.
Started creating my own effects. And then I started, it's so much stuff that I've just done self-taught that's just, yeah.
That's awesome, man. Is this something like you always like thought about, like a lane you always thought about going in, or is it just like your uncle was like, I think you would like this?
It was a promise from an old friend of mine that's no longer with me that we just always admitted that we were going to be big YouTubers one day. So
Okay.
yeah,
That's awesome, man. Sorry to hear that, but it's awesome that
no,
you're like still pursuing that. That's really cool.
yeah.
And like in like name of and like in memory of him and shit. Like that's awesome.
It was a girl. It was her.
Oh,
Yeah,
her. Sorry.
Yeah,
Sorry.
yeah.
So the so you've been doing a lot of different like animation and did you like grow up with anime? Where did you like start with like animation like as a kid? Did you like watch Pokemon and shit as a kid?
I think technically, and I never knew, but my first anime was probably Spirited Away from Studio Ghibli.
Okay.
And I never knew it was an anime till maybe like 16. But the first anime was that, but at the same time, what I really started off with was Dragon Ball Z.
Okay. Awesome. Yeah, dude. So did you? So wait, what? You don't have to give your exact age, but or you can if you want. How old are you? Like
I'm
around?
21, bro.
You're
Love
21.
21.
Okay. All right. So you weren't growing up with it like airing, but you've been like watching Dragon Ball for a few years, right? Like since like
Yeah,
16, did you realize you were like a kind of like in that lane of people that like anime, or is that when you started watching it? Or?
I knew I like was in love with anime once I started reading. Technically, I started reading the mangas first because my friend kept saying like, "Yo, like this is amazing. And I didn't know that the Pokemon manga was something that got transformed into an anime. But I started reading
Okay.
Pokemon manga. Then pretty much
Yeah.
I saw the first Studio Ghibli film, which was anime. And then I came to find out the stuff that was on manga was the stuff that was on, anime. So
Right.
then I started watching Dragon Ball Z, then into Pokemon, and so on and so on.
Damn. Okay. Cool. That's a really different like approach to like finding your like love for it. Like that's not the normal route. That's cool. That so were you like into reading comics beforehand? Is that why your friend got you into
Yes,
manga?
I
Okay,
love comics. I love
I
comic
got you.
books. I even have a little Black Panther one right there. I like have comic books all around my room. So
Okay, okay,
yeah,
got you. So within Dragon Ball, so that's where you like really took, or actually like within Pokemon, where in the manga, like what made you like, what drew you to it originally?
if I'm not mistaken, was it the one about? I think it was the one about Red. I think it was the one about
Red,
Red.
yeah, those ones are cool. They're like more brutal. I've actually
Yeah,
that's like some of the only manga I've actually read. So
yeah, it was the one about Red, and like my friend just kept saying it. He was like, "I swear, Pokemon is just the toughest thing ever." I'm just like, "Hand me this." And I started reading. I was like, "Okay, this is kind of tough." And so yeah,
right,
I started reading more and more and more. And then not so long after, I got into anime.
I got you. So where did you watch original Dragon Ball? Or did you start with Dragon Ball Z and then watch like all of it, or did you just
I saw an episode of Dragon Ball, and
you're like
I
ah
don't remember
good.
how I saw it, but I was just like, okay. Like I think the first episode, this is like an episode where he turned into a monkey, and
Right,
I was
right.
like,
That's the
okay, this is cool. And not that long after, Dragon Ball Z had started, and I think it was on Toonami. I think this when Toonami was still a thing,
right.
and it came back, of course. But yeah, I started watching Dragon Ball Z off that.
Got you, got
So
you.
yeah,
So Toonami, man, Toonami like deserves so much more credit than they get. Like they
it
for real
does.
entire generations into Japanese anime because like
Toonami made my childhood. I used to sneak and stay up past my bedtime just to watch Toonami when I was a kid. Like, man.
right, you got the
Huh.
volume all the way down and you're sitting there like ready to hit like last, go to bed, shit. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I
Yes,
feel you.
yes,
I
yes.
feel you.
Uh,
So, what character in Dragon Ball did you find yourself like drawn to the most? Like, would you have any parallels with anyone? You're like, ooh, I feel that dude and his like motives, or I aspire to be that guy and his moralities. Did you have any of that, or is it just something you enjoy? It's okay if you just enjoy it.
my
Those are the
first
kinds of things I like to explore.
my first person I was really invested to was Piccolo. Can't lie.
The ultimate
Piccolo.
stepdad.
Yes, the ultimate stepdad. Piccolo was like when I first saw it, and like I think like I just remember an episode where he just picked Gohan and just threw him. And I was
Right.
just like, I love this guy. I love him.
That tough love, man.
Yeah,
But like you knew he like cared so much, but like he was so brutal, just making him like starve and like fight like dinosaurs and shit, like and live in
yeah.
the
I
jungle
was
for
like, I
years.
love this guy. I was like, can you trade me, please?
Right.
So yeah, I
Got you.
love
So
Dragon Ball Z.
Piccolo, the whole like that whole stepdad.
The ultimate stepdad of the
Right.
century, the universe. I don't care what anybody says. He's the
So
ultimate.
I saw on your thing, I have never played any of the Kingdom Hearts games, but I saw that you do like some Keyblade, like one of the things was like, is there like an arc of things that you were doing with like Keyblade Warriors or something?
So
Am I-
let me get up. So pretty much what's happening is I created my own series, which is called Kingdom Hearts, the
Oh, okay.
Princess Tiana Chronicles. And so
There.
pretty much this is a different storyline than like just the average Kingdom Hearts. Cause I was just like, princesses. But at the same time, I feel like in the kingdom world, some princesses do have royal guards that somewhat protect their world. So pretty much that's what this story is about. Pretty much these two royal guards that are Keyblade masters, not just wielders, they Keyblade masters already, and pretty much they protect Princess Tiana And right now she's lost. She's taken for some reason. She's nowhere to be found. And so
Okay.
pretty much these two royal guards that have always been by her side, but in secret, are pretty much trying to find her.
All right. All
So
right.
yeah, it's a new series that I've written that me and my friend Doval will be getting very much into soon. So yeah, we very hyped about the series, and we will be having so many princesses in it, like all of them. So
Dude, yeah, I watched a couple of them. They seem cool. Was there was multiple of that one, right? There isn't there, or
well,
is there only one?
there's only one, and that was the intro for it. We're
Oh,
probably
okay, okay.
right now we're technically waiting on a perfect day for it to snow because I'm gonna let y'all know here. But the first
Oh,
one we're
okay.
going to is Frozen's. So we're
All
trying to
right.
find the perfect day where it snows and we can just film all the stuff that we need to that day.
Well, bro, with St. Louis weather, it's a coin toss whether or not it's gonna snow, bro. And it might say it's gonna snow and you're gonna get all ready, and then it's just be nothing but ice, you
Yeah,
know.
that's true. We're trying to
Dude,
figure that
trying
out
to
now.
play with the weather and not like, having a snow machine and being like independent filming like that. That's a struggle within itself, man. That's crazy. To be, but that's cool that you have the ambition to like have the wait for that perfect day.
Yeah, and if not, we probably I said either we're gonna do Frozen or Aladdin. So those will be
Okay.
the first two
Cool.
worlds that we interact with.
Cool. So there's that one, and then there's uh the other one where he had swords. I was just watching like that's the one I watched like three of. I know that there was multiple parts. The newest one that you had posted on your channel.
Family heirloom, yes, family
Yeah.
heirloom.
Okay, there's that. There's the Keyblade one, and then there's the Princess Yana one, and there's that one. Right?
Yeah.
Is there any others than that one? I'm
So
just checking out your stuff. I'm sorry if I'm not.
no, you're fine, bro. You're fine.
Uh,
So there's multiple ones. There's the Kingdom Hearts. There's the Hero series that I have. Like in the Hero series, my character is gray, but the show is called Gray Eclipse. There's the
that's a dope name.
Hidden Arc. That's the show that I originally started off with, like the first show
Okay.
I've ever made, and that's the sci-fi supernatural series. And
I did watch one of those ones too. I really liked that was the one where you like introduced the planet to that one. I watched that one. That one was I really liked the editing on that one. That's really cool.
thank you so
It felt
much.
felt like Namek, but like a forest in Namek almost. You know what I mean?
No, I like that. I like that. I like that thought process. No, I really do.
Yeah.
Huh. Okay. I like that. I've never heard that before. I love that.
Bro, that's the colors. That was just like that same like color gradient almost to Namek.
Yeah.
That's what I was feeling.
Got you. Got you. You're right. I've never thought of that. You are right. Huh. Wow.
Yeah, dude, it's cool. It's cool. It's a good like shtick for like the planet for that. I highly like recommend you keep that up because I like looking at. I like it's pleasing to look at.
Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. So yeah, that's like, and then Family Heirloom is one of the newest. So there's mini series, then there's pretty much the show, and then there's the movies that we do. So
Got you, got you. And is it all just available on the like your Instagram, or do you have a website for it all, or
YouTube is has all of
YouTube?
it.
YouTube.
YouTube has
Okay,
all
okay.
of it.
I'm gonna have links for all of this in the description for this video, so people can find it, and I'll wind up watching it as well too after we're done
Thank
with this because
you.
I didn't
Thank
realize
you
that it was
so
all
much.
in the YouTube. I was just you hit me up, right? So like I also like to let people know like dude, like this is our first conversation. Like you just
Yeah.
told me that you liked my videos and like we just had anime in common. That's how like this happened, bro. And I love that anime, like just knowing that someone's in your lane you can just create conversation based on that, man. And that's what I like to do here.
Yeah, that's like I love that it's such a community where people can come together and just,
Right.
be who they are and show what they love. Like that's one thing that's really big to me.
Dude, have you been to any anime conventions yet?
Yes, I have. What was the one that we went to? I've been telling people I'm going to go to more. I tried my hardest to. What was the one that we went to? It was
I
all
haven't
the
been
way.
to one yet. I'm really trying to. I'm
They're
really pulling
actually
for
good
one.
here. They're very good here. Like
Okay, cool.
really
I'm
good.
excited because I've been I haven't really doing this podcast and before this podcast, like knowing that I was going to do this podcast, I got so deep into anime that now I'm like so hyped to go to one of these conventions that I can't wait for. I think it's like the soonest one is like late winter, early spring, so it's a while away. That's
Yeah.
the soonest one in St. Louis, at least.
I know there's a couple of cosplays that I know they're going to one yep, around next month. So
Oh, really?
yeah, I'm going to attend whichever one they go to. Like I'm gonna just go, but
Right.
don't really know the names of many. I just go.
Got you.
Like if somebody say, "Hey, I'm at an anime exhibition. Send me the address so I come." I don't care where it's at.
I
I'm go.
got you.
So
You ever
yeah.
thought of cosplaying at one, or do you like want to just do your own characters from your things? Like, have you thought about like doing that or doing a
So
panel?
last time I went, I did go as pretty much Waves from the Hidden Arc show.
Right, right,
Um, I am like starting to become. I want to become a full time cosplayer because I love cosplaying. Like if you didn't see, I'm right now in the process of doing the Dragon Ball Z skit, and I'm Android 17. So I'm probably gonna go to the convention as that. Um, I wish I could have a panel at one of these cons, but they're just so hard to get in contact with.
right,
But
right.
I'm
Dude,
trying.
your animation skills, bro, is so. I can't believe that you're self-taught. I thought like, and you don't even really watch the YouTube tutorials. Like that just blows my mind, bro. I gotta watch YouTube tutorials just to make these damn podcasts, bro.
Like I watched a couple of tutorials, but they would be specifically for a certain thing that I don't know how to do.
Right,
Like
right.
I know there was a part where
I'm not watching just like intro to Photoshop like 101. I'm not watching that.
right,
Like I'm looking
yeah,
up specific like how to layer and you know.
yeah, because like there was one part like for the Hidden Arc movie where how the things looked, I
Right.
knew how to make the field that color, but I didn't know how to make the sky that color.
Right.
So I was just like, how the hell do I do this? So like I said, for that specific reason, I looked up sky replacements and stuff like that. So for specific things that I
Actually,
might
so
not know how to do,
that wasn't just like color sliders being moved around. That was a complete that you did a little bit more than that.
yeah, yeah. So I put a little bit of work into
A
what I'm trying
little
to do.
bit, not to undersell it, a little
So
bit. Got
like
you.
I know there's things where like people would like technically, like a green screen or a blue screen, and people would use the sky technically as a blue screen and kid. I didn't do that. I had to
Oh,
actually like
okay.
color graded, and it was just so much stuff, and I was just like, okay, but I got it done.
Got you. So which video has been the most fun for you to like animate and like do the like graphics for so far?
Wow. The
Or most challenging, whichever comes to mind first.
most challenging that's pissing me off is the Dragon Ball Z. It's the
Yeah.
Dragon Ball Z. The Dragon
Bro, the
Ball Z
way you
is
do the way
killing
you
me.
got the punches like that,
Yes.
oh, it looks so good. I'm like, oh, if they do live action Dragon Ball, they have to hit you up, bro, because that's how the punches are supposed to look, bro.
Yes. And it's killing me because I'm trying to make this probably one of the best like anime videos I've ever done.
Too bad you're good at it, so now like you have to, you're obligated to, bro. Like you saw what you did, now you have to, like.
Yeah. So I can say that's probably the most challenging. The most fun video I've done was the Ben 10. The first Ben 10 skit that we did. I don't know if you saw it, but we did a Ben 10 skit where like I found the watch and I ended up transforming to a girl. And after I transformed into a girl, I ended up transforming into a guy. And yeah, that was probably like the first skit that like people actually knew me from. They was like, "You did
Oh,
that Ben
okay.
10 skit," and I was like, "Yeah, I
I
was
got
going
you.
to." So, and what was so fun about it because we weren't even gonna drop that video. That was a test video to see if like it would work because I didn't think it was gonna work. I was like, okay, how do I do this? I don't think this would work. So we did it, and I ended up with pretty much just editing it. And I was like, okay, what if I do this and connect this and do that? And it ended up working. I was like, this has to be posted. It's hilarious. So I ended up posting it,
Nice.
and yeah, just people loved it.
That's
So
awesome, man. So I saw in your Instagram description, and it says comedian as well. So do you actually ever do any stand up, or do you like just to consider yourself like an Instagram personality comedian type person?
um, I've
Not to
been
put you on the spot, but
no, you're fine. No, I love it. I wanted to do stand up. I'm trying to get into it. Just like we're in St. Louis, there's not many stand up places here.
oh yeah, no,
And
there's
if
there's just the two, and you
yep,
have to like hope you can get picked for their stand
yep.
up show on Mondays, bro. And
And I'm
yeah.
trying, like I am trying. But as of right now, I guess I can say that I'm just a comedian that's on Instagram that just makes somewhat funny videos. So yeah.
So good, dude. That's how I even got into podcasts in general, was like listening to comedians and shit like on Pandora, and then like
Hmm.
finding out they have podcast, or listening to them later, and then find out they have podcasts, and then and I found a lot of comedians from St. Louis and stuff that I really enjoy. So I was just wondering, but all good, man. That's cool. But you're really funny in your skits and shit. So I was just like, if he does that, like I gotta know, because like if you think about that, you should really try to pursue it if it's something you like. Because I was like, oh, I just was like, I just assumed it was like that's what you also did,
Right.
because you were that funny. That's what I'm trying to say.
Thank you,
Gosh,
man. And I
no
have to
problem.
admit, your background is just beautiful. Like the background that you have, like I'm loving it.
Oh,
Like
thanks, bro.
like it's just perfect because like the light is right between you, and I just love it. I just love it. So
Dude,
I have to
dude.
compliment you on that.
Dude, that's it's so funny because like I have the ugly desk, that's my fiance's desk, and it's like all
Uh
pretty and all dressed up and everything. And I have this like rankedy like one that is spray painted and shit. Like
no, it's just the background for it just looks amazing. So I'm just like,
thanks, man.
it looks
Thanks.
nice. It looks nice.
So do you watch any other anime? Have you watched any other anime
Yes,
besides Dragon Ball?
so much,
Okay. Okay.
so
So
much.
yeah, we just got into that. So from Dragon Ball, where did you progress? And Studio Ghibli and all that.
So after Dragon Ball, I got really invested to Naruto. Um, I hit One Piece, but then I stopped One Piece. I'm caught up on One Piece now, but I stopped One Piece at the
Woo!
moment. Yeah.
Bro, you caught up on what? Okay, so I was like, did he watch all of Dragon Ball? Then meanwhile, you're so much of a weeb, you caught up on One Piece. Like you a full weeb if you caught up on One Piece, bro. That's
Yes.
crazy,
I'm fully caught up on One Piece, and
bro.
I have no shame in it. I care what no one says.
Hey, I mean, bro, praise. I can't even. It's intimidating to look at, bro. So.
I know it is. It's terrifying. It's terrifying to look at, but I thugged it out, and yeah, I'm caught up. I have no regrets.
I saw something. Just speaking of that, real quick. I saw something on Reddit that Law is going to be the newest DLC for Jump Force, if you play
Yes,
Jump Force at
I
all.
love Jump
And
Force.
I saw a graphic of him like animated for like in that, for the game, and it looks awesome. I just didn't know if you saw that he's gonna be
Yes,
him and Madara are the next two
yes,
DLCs.
and then Captain Hitsugaya. Yep, I love all of them.
Oh, dude, and it's good. Okay, so you're into Bleach too. Cool. Not
Yes.
many people I have on here are Bleach, and Bleach is one of the
What?
ones, dude. I'm telling you, I need more people that are into Bleach, because Bleach, it's
It's
wonderful.
amazing. It's just an amazing show. It's an
It's
amazing
such,
show.
it's so cool. It's edgy, but it's also like heartfelt and like good guy, But then it's like brutal and
Yes.
exciting. It's really cool. Besides its entire arc of filler, it's or never finishing.
We do have a big arc of filler. We do. Oh we had a
Most
big
people
arc.
didn't like the Bount arc, but I liked the Bount arc. The Bount arc is supposedly filler.
Really?
Yeah, the Bount arc in the beginning, I was like, that's it, pretty important. I don't know how you just skip that. But then if you think about it, like those guys never come back, or none of those fights really did anything. So it makes sense. Like it all goes away after that. So
You are okay. You correct on that. You have
right,
me on that one. You have me on
right.
that one.
But
And
So, what characters in Naruto did you were you drawn to? Like I asked you in Dragon Ball. I kind of like to know that about like each anime, if you have those
Um,
characters.
in Dragon Ball,
Yeah.
uh,
Well, no, sorry, in Naruto, like the what I was asking about Dragon Ball, but for Naruto.
Naruto, my favorite character in Naruto will probably be. I'm a Kiba fan. I love Kiba for some
Ooh,
reason.
bro, Kiba and Akamaru are the best, dude.
Yes, I'm a huge Kiba fan. But at the same time,
You're a big dog person. You got a dog, like a dog that's.
I used to have a dog.
Oh, okay, I got you. My bad. Oh,
But no, bro, it was a while ago. I used to have a dog, but I used to love dogs. I used to have a dog named Zach from Zach Bell. Um,
oh, okay.
but it's either Kiba or huh.
What
I haven't
about
thought about
Kiba?
this in so long.
What's
Huh?
cool about Kiba? What's cool about Kiba?
Just him and Akamaru and just it ain't a better duo than them. It's not. It's not a
Right,
better duo than them.
right. Everyone else has, has their arguments or disagreements eventually, just even if they're little ones. But like Kiba and Akamaru really are the perfect. And there's nothing, what was so underrated in the show was their like man beast transformation whenever it was all of a sudden a two-headed dog.
Yes.
It was
Yes.
that should have been so like overpowered, and it was like barely enough to defeat the one of the
Yes.
the two-headed dude from the Sound Village. Like, are you kidding?
Just just ha.
Yeah,
That was
but
you just threw
it
me
was.
back. That was an amazing time.
Bro,
Ha,
yeah,
man, that was an
that
amazing
was,
time.
and I really thought Akamaru was gonna be hurt, like for real, or dead in that, because, yo, that whole each way they ended each of the fights, like you kept thinking like these children are going to die. Like,
Yeah,
what is going on?
I thought
Original
Lee was
Naruto
done. I
really
thought
sold
Lee
you on
out of
that.
everybody was going to be done. I thought Lee was going to be done. I
Oh
thought Choji.
yeah,
I thought Choji was going to die. I didn't think Chikamaru was going to die. I thought he was probably the only person that was going to live. But
yeah, Shikamaru just like I don't even know if Shikamaru will ever even die in Boruto, bro. Like Shikamaru is he's too strategic to die. He has to like be like put into a checkmate position like how his dad was. You know what I mean?
yeah, yeah,
That was the only way you were gonna kill his dad, bro. If you put him in that a checkmate position where he
a
has to
check.
die for his child to die to live. That's the only way you're gonna take out Shikamaru. I'm just saying. He's too slippery.
Yeah. There. Naruto has made some amazing characters.
Dude, and the best part, I need to catch up on Boruto. Are you caught up on Boruto at all? Are you watching the?
So right now I'm where they just went back in time.
Oh, dude, okay, you're further than me, so all good, all good. Yeah, I'm taking my time with it. I'm trying to let my girl catch up to me. She's literally on like the last two episodes of Naruto Shippuden.
Okay.
Right, I'm on the episode where of Boruto where Mitsuki, you find out like the episodes right after you find out about Mitsuki's like backstory that he's like Orochimaru's kid and
Okay.
experiment type
I
shit.
know. Yeah. I love
Like
Boruto.
episode
Boruto is an
40 or
amazing show.
so. Yeah. Yeah, dude, because it's the continuation of this beautiful like thing, and I think it's a wonderful continuation, and I think Boruto's a great character.
I do too.
Yeah,
I do
I
too.
understand the hate. Like I was prepared to hate him online because I didn't start watching all of Naruto and everything until Boruto had already started. So I like didn't. So I was like prepared. I was like, everybody hates this kid. I'm not gonna like this. I'm not ready to even start this. Then get to it finally, and I'm like, no, he's like they're like, he's just everyone's criticism of Boruto is literally what like he proves again and again that he's not, and especially in the beginning episodes, like everyone thinks he's gonna be a spoiled brat Hokage kid, and he's like that's that's literally what everyone on the internet was calling him. I feel like, and he kind of like proves that again and again that he's not. Like that's the basis of
Right. He
most of
does.
those beginning episodes. Like the first 15 episodes is like him having to prove himself again and again that he's not just like a spoiled kid, that he has his own like struggles and his own like
Yeah.
way to
Yeah.
do things,
And
it's so cool.
And what I tell a lot of people is because they're just like, "Oh, Naruto's better." I'm like, of course, if you're gonna keep comparing this show to Naruto, you're not going to like this show. This is not a story about Naruto at all. This is a whole different story. This is a whole different anime. This is about Naruto, his own person, what he has to go through, what is his the way. Like, there's so many things that make Naruto such a good show, but people don't want to see it. They just don't want to see it.
Yeah, dude. Like, I'll put up spoiler alert when at the beginning of this part where we talk about Boruto. So if you could talk about as
Okay.
much as you want. So don't worry about that. So I love like the little things, like explaining the kids' powers and shit in the beginning, like Ino and Sai's kid, the one
Yes.
that can paint, and like seeing that everyone like is like, oh, I hate this stupid film. Like literally, it's one of the episodes people hate most on, and I love it. The episode where like that kid like loses his love for drawing and it doesn't
Yep.
like work right.
Yep. Exactly.
That's
He has to find
but
his
that
will.
explains it
Yeah.
explains like the plot holes in Sai's jutsu that I foresaw when in Naruto. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly. Exactly. And
I
my
was like,
thing
why don't you
is,
just have a book of that shit drawn up? Oh, because it doesn't work like that, bro.
yeah, yeah. And what I tell everybody is, and nobody cannot say that I'm wrong. Boruto has so much more character development and focuses on every character. Everyone focuses on
Everybody.
all the kids other
Bro,
than
so
Naruto
much on
did.
Sarada. You could literally argue that Sarada is as much of a main character sometimes.
Yes, exactly. Because they show so much character development. They just don't focus on Boruto all the time. They give Boruto like his fair share. Like, hey, this is your show, so here's your share. But like, okay, let's
But
talk
like the
about.
point of that's a good point, man. The point of Boruto itself, like the show, is to be a continuation of character development for the characters that we loved. So
Exactly.
like expanding on them and their children and all this other like it's so that's what we all that's what a lot of us wanted and got and are happy with, and it's what the other people who are complaining should have wanted. I don't know what they wanted, bro. They just wanted Naruto to keep getting stronger, which doesn't make sense. He's a
And
god, bro. Sorry.
and so many people like, and here's the thing though, and people can't tell me that I'm wrong. A lot of people said, "Oh my god, I can't wait till they grow up and I wonder what their kids like." You have it now. What
It's
more do you
dope.
want?
It's dope. Well, you know what's sad, bro? Your favorite character from Naruto didn't have no love in Boruto, bro. Kiba, where's Kiba at, bro?
Kiba
He's like
gets
a
no love.
creepy
He
uncle,
doesn't.
like that just
He
hangs out with
doesn't
his
get no
dog.
love.
He's, bro. It's because he's in love with Akamaru. He's like, he's like, no woman could ever come between me and Akamaru. Like that's his
Well, he has
mentality.
a girl right now. He does have a girlfriend. They kind of like
Oh,
said it, but
really?
yeah, they kind of
Okay.
like said it, but like brushed it to the side. Just like, that's Keeper's girlfriend. And everybody's
He
just like,
wears a leather
okay,
jacket still. Of course, he still has girlfriends, bro. Like.
bro. They were just like, but they did it so quickly. Like, I like when they did it, I just started laughing because like they just looked and just kept going about their business. They was like, that's Keeper's girlfriend right there. Okay, it just kept going.
Well,
Like,
because you know what, dude, I always say this, and I feel like just for like a marketing strategy, they're really missing out the most on Kiba not being continued on because you would have a kid of Kiba and another little puppy, and it would be the cutest shit ever, and you could sell
well,
toys of it.
there's a girl, and she has like, I guess, wolf like, or is it wolf? I
She
think
have a
it's wolf
dog.
like powers. She has like wolf
Uh-uh.
aura or something around her, and she like grows fangs, like not fangs, but like long claws, and
Yeah.
like she has a tail. And I and I
Oh, I know what
guess
you're talking about.
and
I know
I
what you're
guess
talking about.
that's kind of like Kiba's substitute, which I'm cool with.
Yeah, that's like his man beast transformation thing, kinda.
Yeah, 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 yeah. Pretty much exactly. So I guess that's Kiba's substitute, and I'm not mad about it. So
I
yeah,
got you. I always wanted to look it up, but I never did. Do you know why Lee's kid is named Metal? I don't.
because his dad, it's a pattern. It's a pattern.
Right,
Like,
all anime names are patterns, and it fucks you up once you like learn it, because then you can't like not think of that. I feel like, especially for Dragon Ball, for me,
yes,
you know what that is with Dragon Ball, right? Like how all the Saiyans are vegetables and so
yep,
on and so forth.
Kakarot, yep, yep.
Bro, and it fucks you up because in your head you're like, Carrot. And you're like, like I don't want to. Like that's what I hear in my head at least. I hear their name, like Vegito yell Kakarot, and I'm like, Carrot. Damn it, shut up, dude. Like I
Yeah,
just want to enjoy the
yeah.
show. But so did you watch all of Super?
Yes. Ooh,
Okay.
an
Okay.
amazing piece of work. Wow, I loved it.
Okay. Super's the first thing that Super kind of made me full on like an anime fan because I started watching something week by week and I was watching sub and I had a friend we'd be working on the night that it aired and we'd each like take a break at separate times and like we'd wait till the other one came back from the last one and like finally get to talk about it and just that like that was where I thought of doing a podcast because like when you like first come back like when you watch something with somebody like an anime with a friend like that or like a Star Wars or Harry Potter film like when you just finish it and you're like the next day or so you're talking to your friends about it like that in-depth hype talk about it and theorizing about it, that shit is gold, bro. Like
Yeah.
those are my favorite conversations, and I always like,
Yes, they are.
you know, that's the coolest shit. What would you think about the animation in Broly?
Okay, so me being a VFX and like CGI kind of artist,
That's why, yeah,
I really like the animation first, like the original animation, like the old, like classical, but like updated animation was beautiful. But I did see a lot of cinema 4D, which is cinema is like the pretty much like the CGI stuff to where like it would change animation sometimes to where like
mm-hmm.
they'll be fighting and they hit a mountain and that mountain looked like it was very real.
Right.
That's the only thing I didn't like. Other than that, the
Okay.
animation was beautiful. Like especially that one part where like Vegeta and Goku did the Galick Gun and the Kamehameha together.
Yes. Yes. I know what you're talking about.
Oh, it don't get no
No,
beautiful than that. It doesn't.
I think the tournament saga, like the last the the like three hypest fights from the tournament saga looked cooler in my opinion though. The last tournament, the Universal Tournament of Power.
So the one with Champa or the one after?
The one with like Kefla and
Yep. Okay, so you
everybody.
talking about the universe? Okay, yep,
Jiren.
yep,
Yeah, yeah.
yep. That
Not the one before. Yeah, yeah.
yeah,
The last one. I feel like the like when he was fighting Kefla and like her
yes,
her powers were like that
yes,
swirl and all that like that shit was so cool. And to me in Broly, whenever it would break animation, you know what I'm saying? Like it would change to the other ones. And it did too much of it towards like the end of the fight and they literally
yep.
like not only did they break animation, they broke dimensions and there was like this black like alternate dimension thing.
So a
So
lot of
that
people don't know that, but
oh,
know this, but
I
I
think I
think
know what you're talking
that
about.
is from the Xenoverse game to where
I
there is
played
a part where it looks just like that in the final battle of Xenoverse 1 and then you go back there in Xenoverse 2.
Okay, now I've theorized this with a friend before. So do you remember the one episode when they're in of original of Dragon Ball Z and they're in the chamber where they train
Hyperbolic time chamber.
yeah, hyperbolic time chamber. Sorry. They're there with Mr. Popo and they go like beyond the shit and they get into like this black thing and there's like all these mirrors and like different realms literally. Like there's like this in between world that I think that we're going to like touch on I think with with the magic that like Moro has the
Yes,
new
I'm
villain.
so I'm so ready for the new season.
Bro,
So
bro.
ready.
Moro is I'm not ready for all the shitty little villains that he released from the Galactic Prison, but Moro himself has the potential to be such a ruthless badass.
He does.
He
He
looks like
does.
such a ruthless badass. He could be the best villain since Super Boo, in my opinion.
You like to be honest with you, in the way, cause like this is like I told everybody, cause a lot of people just like, oh, this is just gonna be another beat 'em up. No, it's not. They can't just defeat this man with
Dude,
just
he's like
power.
Bippity and Boppity, bro. He's magic. It's not
Yes, a lot of people don't understand that, and I'm just like, bro, this is probably gonna be the best like action, but at the same time, they have to use their head.
right. There's loopholes, bro. You gotta find the loopholes in it because Vegeta's like already like found out, that second time he squared up against him, he's like, oh, I have to go God mode. Got you. But even that, I still can't even contend with him. So what do we do now? And last I checked, he was on his way to Planet Yardrat to
Yep.
train. And I'm curious if he's going to learn instant transmission or his own different move from them.
Yeah, I think he's
Because
gonna learn something different. I think he is.
right, because he doesn't just learn Goku's moves. He doesn't just also have the same like transformations as Goku. Not exactly. They're always
Yeah,
slightly
and
different.
I feel like with Vegeta's personality, he hates that he has to.
Right. He's like, no, I'm gonna one up it. Mine's better. I do that and this, bitch.
Yeah. So there's I'm very hyped for
Right, and
Super
it could be anything. We know nothing about Planet Yardrat, so they could really
either.
just unleash some, like Vegeta could learn some type of magic move. Like we have no idea, and
You're completely right. No, you're completely right.
so from Dragon Ball then and Naruto and Bleach. Oh, wait. Favorite captain from Bleach.
Captain Hisogaya. I
Got you.
love
And you
Captain
know about
Hisogaya.
how badass he gets in the Blood War arc, right?
Yes.
Bro,
Captain.
and that's the one that's gonna be in the game, bro. We haven't even seen that yet. Like I can't wait
Yes.
to see
I
it.
wish they would bring Bleach back. I've heard they're bringing Hunter x Hunter back, but
Oh, I hope, bro, because I hate the end of Hunter x Hunter. If
oh
I'm being
my
honest, bro, I hate the end of it.
god.
I hate the end of it. I just finished it, like a week ago, and I just I don't know. I never read the manga, so I know the manga goes further, and I know it redeems
Yes.
itself. And I really might read the manga if they don't finish that one because I like Kite turning into a girl for being like reincarnated as a little girl for like no reason is bothersome to me. Like I don't know. And I was talking to King Crystal on Instagram. She's the
Yep.
last
Yep.
episode. I was talking to her about this last week, bro. And I kind of like I didn't really realize I felt that way till she kind of, bro. Why did it just didn't feel like Kite should have been if that had happened to Killua, that would have made more sense to us, is what we kind of came to the conclusion on. Like if Killua had been like made into a puppet for training and shit, it would have made sense for Gon to have that kind of resolve. But like he only interacted with Kite like a few times, but I guess he was
Yeah.
just that impactful and he like knew his dad and stuff. But like I don't.
I yeah. Yeah. That is absolutely right.
If they would have given us more like simple, like just them going on like adventures together beforehand, I would have like felt it more. You know what I'm saying?
And I was like, Gun's pissed, but I was like, Gun, I don't see why you're this pissed off. Like,
Yes, exactly. Like
cause he
you're
snapped.
gonna
Like he snapped. Like that's like somebody just killed like the best friend that you've ever had. Like your
bro.
only friend.
It's like someone ran over your puppy, then backed up over it. Like that's
Like that's snapping. He
bro.
snapped. And like they didn't
I'm
it
like
would have been
he killed
different.
your dad's friend. That's weird.
Yeah. It would have been different if they had a whole arc together. If they had a whole arc together, I'd be like, okay,
Yeah,
Gun off
yeah.
her, bro.
Like if
Oh,
it happened to Biscuit, I would have felt it more even.
oh my
Which I Biscuit cool and all, but why is she got added to Jump Force before so many other worthy others? Like
I'm letting you
so.
know right now, Biscuit is my main in Jump Force, and I have no
Oh
regrets.
shit!
Biscuit is one of my
Oh
mains in
shit!
Jump Force, and I have no regrets. I have
Oh
zero.
bro.
I have
Okay.
zero.
Okay, that's tight. I like that. Who's your who's your team on Jump Force usually then?
So my team is Zoro,
Mm,
Kenshin, and Biscuit. And
okay,
why I
that makes
love
sense.
Biscuit,
That makes sense. You got that makes sense though because the Kenshin, he like a glass cannon really, and then
yeah.
Biscuit, the big buff one, and then you got Zoro who's just strong as shit and fast. So that's good. I like
So
that. I like that.
so with Biscuit in Jump Force, she's an amazing support. But at the same time, I will play as her as a main. But
But you like her
when
more
I'm,
for support.
huh?
You like her more for support.
Yeah, she is, but at the same time, like when I play with her, I still get what I need to get done. But Biscuit, there's like you will hit her. Like say if I send somebody flying and I summon Biscuit, Biscuit will run to him, stop him in the middle of his tracks, and punch him. And it's just so amazing because she does it every time. Like she like hauls ass to him. And
Bro.
she just like it's amazing. It's amazing. Like I love Biscuit as a main and a support. It's just she's top tier.
Bro, okay, who's singly not your like least favorite team? Who's your least favorite character individually to have to fucking square up against a Jump Force? Because mine personally is Hisoka. Because someone I don't know the right way to go to like counter Hisoka. I'm not good at the game.
Uh
I
huh.
just really enjoy it. And when I play online, if someone has Hisoka, I'm a goner, bro. They gonna find out how bad I really am.
My probably the person that I hate the most out of anything in this world is either Majin Buu or Die. I hate Majin Buu or Die more than anything in this world. I hate Die because Die has first he has a power up that he can use in like just regular like charging from charging up. Then he can go awakening to double that power stack. And he can just dash to you, grab you, and once he grabs you, he can go into an ultimate right after that. It's it it's
Oh,
there's
I
no
know
way to
that's
dodge it.
that bad. Damn.
There's no way to dodge it. And with Boo can
Damn.
turn me
Wait,
into
that's the guy with the
he has
sorry.
the crown
Yep,
thing.
yep, yep, yep. That's the super fast one that ever no. My buddy whoops me with the combo with him and then having Rukia as support. He keeps freezing me. That's the worst support. Bro, if you use Rukia as support, you should just like stop playing because you're being mean, bro. You're a bully. Like you know what
Like,
I'm saying? Those people, it's relentless and you can't do shit about it.
yes,
Unless
yes,
unless you're perfect at sidestepping while trying to counter.
yes. Like that and Boo, and I hate that Boo can turn me into a
Oh,
piece of chocolate. Cause I
bro,
somehow
I love
don't
being bro. That's one of my main. Okay,
we
I'm
can't play.
sorry,
We
bro.
can't I
It's because
hate
I'm
Boo.
bad. It's obviously because like I'm bad at the game that I use them. Like,
Boo is oh man. Boo is something different. That's a different they knew what they was doing when they was making him.
bro, I
Like,
really like that movie does with it just the ball rolling. That is so good when you don't
yes.
know what else to do. That move, that I kind of I'm I'm not fun. I feel like I'm the worst person to play those games against, like online, because I just play like casually here and there, and I spam moves. But I'm
Supers.
like, I'm
Oh
just like, I
man.
feel like I'm good at something, and then all of a sudden I'm like, okay, well let me try. Like I'll be good at something playing in the story, and then I'm like, okay, let me play online, and then I'll just like keep doing that, and then someone will like message me on Xbox, be like, quit spamming. I'm like, damn it, dude, I wasn't. I just thought I got good at the game for a second, and then I realized I was
What do you play on? What system do you have?
Xbox.
Okay.
You
Me,
play
you might.
Xbox?
Yes, I do.
Ooh, okay,
Yes, I
okay.
do.
And you play Xenoverse as well, right? Xenoverse 2?
So I only have
I haven't played
Xenoverse
it in a
on the
while.
Switch.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Yeah.
Got you. I'm I was just back up in St. Louis today because I'm trying to sell my old moped so I can buy me a Switch, bro. I need me a new Pokemon
It's
game.
amazing. It's
Bro, you
simply
you got it?
I beat the first part. Like I've beat all the gym leaders and everything. Like
Already in the new Pokemon game?
it's don't get me wrong, I'm just a grinder. Like I played like two
Oh,
days
bro.
straight.
This is great. No, I would. I didn't know you got it, dude. That's great. But that makes sense because you said Pokemon was like one of the first things you got into. So of course you hype on Pokemon. I
Yeah.
got you. Who would you choose as your starter?
Score Bunny, and I named him Leggy for some reason. I just like the name Leggy at the moment.
Okay. Okay.
But
Oh man, I think I'm gonna be Grookey. But did you like Score Bunny like all the way through?
Score Bunny carried me to the championship. Like,
Okay.
you don't understand. Like, okay, so there's the final dude. Pretty much there's your best friend, which is Hop. And Hop's brother is like the champion. He's probably the hardest person I've ever fought in Pokemon history. I'm not gonna lie.
That makes me so happy to hear, bro. Because it's been too easy for too long, bro. I need. Oh, I need it to be.
No.
Yeah.
Hop's brother, he has dragon types. And
Oh, wait.
man,
He's the ultimate like gym leader, dude. Is a dragon
well,
trainer.
okay. So you beat the
That's
gym
so.
leaders. So you beat the gym leaders. Then after you beat the gym leaders, you go through a tournament. So the first part is you fight like all the people that like won all of their badges, like just like the regular Pokemon.
Mhm.
And then pretty much you will fight like the strongest four gym leaders that are like in the game, and then you fight the champion, which is Hop's brother. Oh my god, that man is vicious. I didn't think I was gonna win. I won by luck. I won because my final form of Score Bunny had the move bounce, and he jumped into the air and dodged the move, and he like landed.
Oh shit. Okay.
But if I didn't
That's a
have that
great
move,
move.
I would have got sent back to the loading screen. Like for sure,
Yeah, you would have
for
quit that
sure.
shit. That's great, dude. I've like been following the game hardcore. Like I was one of them people that looked at all the leaks and shit.
Mhm.
Like
Same,
what
same.
what okay, which Pokemon did you like have on, do you know like know like who all you had on your team like off top, or like who did you really enjoy playing with throughout the game then?
I have a Pancham. It's like a panda bear. He's so fucking adorable.
Oh yeah, Pancham, right? Yeah, Pangoro.
Pancham carried me too. I have a Gyarados that knows Hyper Beam, and he he's carried me. And who else? Pancham, Gyarados. There's a ice version of Mr. Mime.
Yeah,
And
yeah, that's why I'm hyped to hear about the new ones. Like, which new ones did you really enjoy? The Mr. Mime Ice type seems pretty like versatile with like effectiveness.
he was solid. Like cause like I had two like psychic and I had two ice like moves. And
Nice balance.
he caught me, helped me in some very good moments. Like,
Like, oh wait, Mr. Mime's super effective against this guy. Fuck yeah, Mr.
yeah, like yes,
Mime.
like he
Right?
he saved me a couple of times. Like, man. Oh, and Snorlax. I have Snorlax on my team. I didn't really use much of the new gen, but I do love the new gen. Like, they were
Okay.
amazing. It was just I'm just so used to,
You're
the
like,
old
nah, I need
gen.
my dudes, the
I
team.
need my old team. So I got my old team. So pretty much I had a Snorlax, Gyarados, uh, and I had, of course, the final form of Score Bunny. The final forms are actually pretty good.
The one
Like,
for Grookey looks dope, bro. It's basically like Donkey Kong, but like green
yes, yes, and
with like
he has a
dreads.
little piece of the vine hair laid down,
Oh, bro,
and
but he has like all hair down the back too. That's
yep,
like grass. Yeah, he's
yep,
dope. He's got the
he's
big ass
very
drum, and I can't wait to see him. I try not to see like I don't want to see all the moves and the gameplay. I just wanted to see all the Pokemon. That was the leaks that I was hyped on.
right. Yeah,
So I can't wait to see. Like I'm pretty sure the dude's gotta have like signature moves with the drum. Like
yes, he
obviously.
does. He does. He
Okay.
does.
Yeah. All right.
He
That's gonna be
does.
hype. What did you think about the Gigantamax and Dynamax element of the game?
I tell everybody, I don't care what anybody says, Gigantamax is simply amazing. I like it more than
Does it
Mega
make it more
Evolution.
strategic and like fun?
Yes,
Like
it does. I like it more than Mega Evolution. Like
hell yes, that's
they're
exactly
like,
what.
because and I know in
Can you explain it a little more? Because I don't know all the like I know a little bit about it.
so with the Dynamax, pretty much in the game, like say you're fighting a gym leader, there's certain places where you can Dynamax, and there's certain places like
Like the
you can't.
arenas
Yeah,
and
so
the
in arenas
wild.
you can Dynamax, and so pretty much the gym leader can do it wherever, but there's a signature Pokemon that he will always use the Gigantamax for.
Uh-huh.
And pretty much they can only use it for 3 turns. They can't have it forever. They can only Gigantamax for 3 turns. After that, they go back into shrunk, and just like their regular size.
What
But
happens to the stats when they go
it goes huge, like huge. Like there's moves.
up?
So pretty much think of like say if you had Ember. Once you Gigantamax, there's like I know this is from probably Digimon, but like Ember would turn into Nova Blast, like a huge like fireball,
Oh, okay. Yeah.
and it would double whatever pretty much the first thing was, and like the animation for it would just be like some huge blast that like
Right,
broke the
like the
ground,
Z move
shake the arena.
basically. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so it's kind of like we want to make Z moves and megas into like one thing kind of.
Yeah. So with a lot of Pokemon,
They have
Gigantamax changes its
yeah,
form, but other ones it just
just
like
can Dynamax. Yeah.
yeah.
I know that about it. It's like there's like a certain set number of ones that have Gigantamax forms, but every Pokemon can Dynamax.
Yep. Yep. Every one of them.
Yeah. So who did you have for Gigantamax or Dynamax on your team? Who did you make big?
I had at first I had Meowth. I just wanted to see how it looked, but Meowth turned into like this really long Chinese cat that like goes
Right,
like
right.
this. Um.
That thing looks so bad. I saw a meme of it like that. There's like someone holding up like a cat, and that's what like any cat looks when you hold them up like this. They all look long
Yeah.
like
And
that.
but my Butterfly, I think I pronounced the
Oh
name
yeah,
correct.
yeah.
Um.
Bro, that thing's huge.
That
That it looks so cool.
yeah. That ooh. It saved me. It saved me in like 3 or 4 gems. Cause like it's like a Gigantamax. Like it moves. It's like heavy. Like the stuff like it like had like I think some wind cutter or something, and it
Oh
was just
shit, that as a max move was probably
yes.
huge.
It was just like slicing through Pokemon, kept knocking them out,
There's so
KO,
many that flying
KO.
is super effective against. That would be great.
Yeah.
That's cool, man. So one question outside of that game, if you were a Pokemon trainer or gym leader, what like type of gym would you have?
Oh, Dragon for sure. I love Dragon
Dragon?
Pokemon.
Yeah.
I love Dragon Pokemon
With
for
like a
sure.
red Gyarados, or who's the big one you got to get past at the end?
Ha. I think
Appleton. Did you see that Apple Dragon one from the new
yes.
gym?
I would drag. I would. It would be Dragonite. Dragonite
Dragonite?
actually.
Hell yeah, dude. Hell yeah. Dragonite, in the manga, I heard Dragonite, like, originally was hyped up a lot more to be such this, like, mythical, legendary
Really?
creature that was never seen. Yeah. And in the, I was just watching it today, actually. The anime YouTuber Nuxtaku?
No.
No? You'll have to check him out, dude. He's great. I'll send you a link
Okay.
to his
Yeah.
stuff.
Yeah.
But he was doing he was just reviewing all like the doing like honest descriptions as what he calls it, but basically making fun of all the pseudo legendary Pokemon from all the generations, and like Dragonite was supposed to be real badass, and then all of a sudden they made like one of the Elite Four have one. So then, because it was supposed to be like in one of the original episodes of Pokemon, there was like the lighthouse episode where there was a giant Dragonite in the water, like walking up,
Yeah.
and you see the outline of it, and like it was for real supposed to be like crazy big and strong and like legendary, and no one was ever supposed to have one, and then someone when they made the games they made one of the Elite Four have one, so then they made him have one in the manga and stuff. If that I think that's my understanding of it, but
Okay.
Yeah.
I never knew that. No, I never knew that at all.
I love I fell down a hole of watching his honest descriptions of like different Pokemon breakdowns, like the legendaries, the pseudo legendaries, starters, like listening to him make fun of them because of like their like Pokedex entries versus like how they are really, and or how they act in the game and what they can and can't do in the game is really funny shit. If you've been like a diehard Pokemon fan for, you
No,
know,
I'm going to check it out for sure.
yeah,
For
dude,
sure.
you'll definitely I feel like you'll really like that shit.
Yeah.
So what anime series are you watching currently?
Right now I'm not watching. I'm not going to watch the new season of My Hero until it gets 5 more episodes in, so I can just binge watch all of it, and then I'm
Mm,
gonna like just chillax, snacks and everything, just watch all of it.
hell yeah.
I just finished Demon Slayer. Um,
Oh, okay. Nice. I'm not caught up with that one all the way. I'm almost, but the dubs just started coming out and I really like paying
got you,
attention to the animation in that one, so I'm kind of gonna go with the dub pace for the rest of it.
got you. No, I understand. What else? Fire Force for sure. Oh my god,
Oh, dude,
Fire
Fire
Force.
Force is great.
Fire Force has my heart right now. And Boruto.
And Boruto, you know, do you fuck with Doctor Stone or Black
Yeah, oh yeah, I
Clover?
forgot. Doctor Stone, Doctor,
I just
beautiful story.
before this just finished the last past 2 weeks. I watched the last 2 weeks just before we
I
came.
didn't watch the episode before, but I did watch the episode last week.
Oh, okay, dude. Yeah, so you saw the I don't want to spoil it. Say what you saw so I don't spoil it because I know I
Last
just
thing I
saw.
saw was pretty much the people came to their village saying like they're about to have a war or whatnot, and pretty much I thought the dude with the spear was about to die. I think that's last week episode,
Yeah.
if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, yeah. And they had the katanas, right?
Yeah, yep, yep.
Yeah, okay. Yeah. That shit was dope. I really thought they were working on guns, you know, the way they made it look. I was
Which
like,
what
"Oh,
they
they
were
really working
supposed
on
to.
guns."
Right,
Right?
right,
You know,
right.
I love when shows do that, bro. When I get fooled, like when I feel like the dumb enemy, like, you know, I'm like, I thought you were gonna do that too. You even made it seem like you were gonna do that, and you didn't. That shit gets me, dude.
Yeah, it's simply. Oh, actually, another show that a lot of people really ignore that I'm rewatching right now is Reborn. I love Reborn.
What's that one? I'm not sure without too many spoilers, give me a little pitch on that one.
Reborn is pretty much about this young boy named Suna, and he's technically the next in line for a mafia family, but
Oh, okay.
it's not like an average, like guns, the mafia. It's like a
What like era is it like? Is it like modern times or is it future or
it's like back in the day. It's like
okay,
this
back
is
in the
this
day.
is an
Okay.
old this is an old show, but it's so
Old
amazing.
Mafia. Okay,
Yeah,
got you.
but like after like 30 episodes, the show just is amazing. Um, and so pretty much like the mafia leaders, they all have like this certain type of power. Like, well, technically it's called flame desperation. And so pretty much Suna ends up like he doesn't want to be a part of the mafia, but he ends up pretty much becoming the mafia leader. And like all the friends that he has around him, like the students, they end up becoming like a part of his like huge gang or whatever. Even though he keeps saying,
Okay.
I do not want to be a part of the mafia. I don't mess with this. He ends
Oh,
up
that's
like
great.
getting sucked into it. It's a
The
great
ultimate
show.
leader is the person ultimately who doesn't want to lead.
Yes.
You know what I
He
mean?
yes, he's just like, I don't want to be a leader. I don't know why I told you I don't want to be a mafia. No. And he ends up having to fight different people to protect his family.
Where could I find that one if I wanted to? And is
Crunchyroll.
it Crunchyroll? Is it
Yeah.
just sub or dub?
I think
It's
it's
okay.
both. I think it's
Has
both.
both? Okay. Cool, cool. Because I like to watch ones that I can find dub while I'm editing because
You
I'm
can't
sure
watch
you
because
know,
you can't
bro.
you
I'm sure you
cannot
know,
do
bro. That's where we
anything.
spend most of our time, bro. Like,
Yeah. If not, do Hulu. It's on Hulu too. I think
oh, okay, cool, cool.
yeah, it should be if not on Crunchyroll, it should be for sure dub on Hulu.
Got you, got you. Quick before we go, side note. I think you said in the beginning. Did you say you did like any Harry Potter animations? Is that what you were saying, or did you say like? or did you do any videos that were related to Harry
I have
Potter?
done a Harry Potter skit. I've done a
Okay,
skit.
okay. That's why okay. I'm a huge. I have like the Deathly Hallows tattoo and shit, and like three-headed dog tattooed on my chest. Like I'm a
Oh
huge Harry
wow.
Potter fan, bro. Like,
Yes, I love Harry Potter. I'm supposed to be doing a Harry Potter skit next year because I promised. So we'll be getting into that too very soon.
got you. I'm gonna have to check. Is it on YouTube or on your
Yep.
Instagram?
Everything is on
YouTube.
Instagram, YouTube. You can find all of it on both sites.
Got you. Yeah, dude. You want to give your plugs real quick before we close up? Yeah.
Um,
What to find you at and what you got coming out soon and all that.
huh. Okay, yeah. So pretty much, like I said, you guys can find me on Instagram at I am Waves, but just instead of the S, the Z. So I am WAVEZ. Skits that's coming up planned. My Hero.
Oh
Um,
shit. Okay.
yes, My
Okay.
Hero.
Oh,
Dragon
I'd love
Ball
to
Z.
see what you're gonna animate for that one. Sorry, I don't mean to cut you
No,
off.
you're fine.
That's
No, you're
hype.
fine. Yeah,
That's hype.
I'm. To be honest, I feel like that's gonna be the best video I'm ever gonna make, but probably most challenging.
Yeah.
Like
What
seriously,
quirk are you trying to animate multiple quirks?
it's gonna be. It's gonna be like
Don't. Yeah, I don't want you to spoil your idea.
it's
You know.
it's gonna be a whole bunch of craziness, and it's this not gonna be. Some quirks might be quirks that's already made, but we're trying to make our very own.
Oh, okay. Cool. Cool.
Yeah. So My Hero, Naruto, and Boruto, but we're gonna be
Ooh.
collaborating Naruto Shippuden with Boruto. Um,
Oh, okay. So kind of just like if Boruto had went back to Naruto Shippuden instead of Naruto, like original.
but guess where he's gonna go?
Bro, I want to know. Tell me. I'm such a Naruto, bro. I need to know.
He's gonna go right before they fought Pain. The whole Pain. Yep, that battle. Yep, that battle. So
Bro, you
that's gonna
better do it.
happen.
You better do it well, okay? That's all I'm gonna
I'm
say. That
I'm gonna
fucking
try.
that's
I'm
the
gonna
best
try.
arc of Naruto, bro. Him dropping in on the Leaf Village after it's been destroyed by Pain is my favorite. You know, with the three
Yes,
toads, that's my favorite.
yes,
The
yes.
whole
I
Pain
know.
arc is it's so good. It's such
It's so
like
good.
it's. I never would have wanted it to end after the Pain arc, but like it's such a standalone. Like it could be a movie, man.
It
Like in a
could. No,
way,
I really wish they
it's so
did.
good.
I
It's
really wish
so
they
good.
did.
And the
Um,
animation was movie level, dude. Like
it,
especially on the
it
pain
is,
fight.
and nobody noticed that. I tell everybody, I'm like, bro, this could have been a movie.
When it puts
Like,
him up in the devastation thing, bro, and the Nine Tails come out of it, bro. That's the
yes,
coolest looking
yes,
shit. That's
beautiful.
like on par with current like top tier animation.
Yes, yes, beautiful. What
Oh,
other skits do I have? Oh,
yeah,
Black
sorry,
Clover.
sorry.
No, you're
You-
fine. No, you're
Black
fine.
Clover. So you do watch Black Clover?
Yes,
Oh, okay, okay. I really think Yami is becoming my favorite sensei of all time.
you're right. No,
He doesn't have weaknesses, bro.
are
Like
you
as
caught
a
up? Are
character.
you caught up?
Yes, yes, so caught up, bro.
Okay,
We could talk about this
so
before we go. Yes, yes.
so
Come back to this.
my favorite is what's the guy that got his arm cut off?
The Florian,
Okay,
Flood.
his sister is my favorite.
Bro,
His
she's
sister,
such a badass.
she
She's so
she
tight.
no, she needs to be the next Wizard King. I'm sorry, Asta. She deserves it.
Ooh,
She did.
yeah.
She fought all of them and ended up still standing up after all of that. Beautiful.
She she
Oh,
she she passed out on her feet, bro. Like I have chills thinking about it. I have chills thinking about it, bro.
like I got chills. I got
Every
chills.
every interaction she's really had is just she's been even better. You're right because like I had my dumbass friend was like, "Yo, Yami should be next Wizard King." I was like, "No, no, Yami doesn't want that. That's not even his role. Like that's not what he does.
Yes.
He's for the outcasts and misfits. He's for the he's not for everybody. He's not gonna be able to help everybody. You need someone that can inspire anyone, like Flagorion's. I'm butchering whatever that name is. His sister, that
His sister. Oh my
lioness, the
God.
fiery lioness.
It's just
Bro,
she
she's
needs to
so
be the
bad.
like after I watched that, I had mad respect for Black Clover. I was like, Black Clover is probably my top 10 now because of her. Black Clover made her my top 10. Like, oh my god,
The
she
character
did not care. She fought them. Like she said, she was like, "I'll fight all of y'all. I do not care."
bro, you know when I got interested in her was the Monoskin episode when they're doing the
Yeah,
training in
yeah,
the
yeah, yeah. Where they had
and
to
like
run through the
Asa
volcano.
like all of a sudden gets drawn to her because of her. He didn't get drawn like that to Yami.
Yeah.
He got like pulled like through over out of midair
Yes.
over a mountain
Yep.
to her, over a volcano to her
Yep.
because like her magic or mana was that strong. And that's crazy, man. I love Finral. I love the character development in Black Clover is so cool because the characters like repeat themselves a lot and you think they're kind of like a stereotype, but they keep
Yeah.
getting more and more depth somehow. They keep
Yes.
and you're like, oh, like Vanessa, I thought she was just gonna be a drunk, like fan servicey, like annoying bitch. And
Do
she turned
not
out to
get
be
me started on her
so
story.
bad. She's so cool, bro.
Yes,
The red thread of fate, that
The
thing's
the
the
cat,
coolest.
yes. The cat, yes.
And then like every character you think is dumb, all of a sudden they get depth. Like Luck with the lightning, bro.
Yes.
Him with
I
as
love
the
luck.
elf with the
Yes.
horns and shit, bro. And then just the last two episodes, Noelle became. I didn't think like
The
she
Viking.
had a couple redeeming arcs, but her with that. I just
Viking.
finding out, yeah, the whole backstory with her siblings, and then her mom, and how her mom could do that, but with steel, and now she can with water, bro, that was so cool. I was so hyped. Like it was like kind of making a jump if you want to look at it objectively. It was kind of making a jump with like how like she was able to wield that perfectly all of a sudden. But
Right.
but it's too cool to not give
Not,
props.
yeah. Yeah. Okay. No, oh man, you ain't got me riled up. Okay. Back to what I was saying.
Yeah.
Man, beautiful. Tears, like Black Clover is amazing.
So you have a Black Clover skit coming up.
Yes. So pretty much Naruto and Boruto, My Hero, Black Clover, um, Dragon Ball Z that hasn't been released yet,
You just
and
named my favorite animes, so like
yeah, yeah,
like that's my favorite. So yeah.
and last but not least, we're trying to make this happen.
Dun, dun, dun,
There's
dun.
no promises, but we might do a Yu Yu Hashiko.
Ooh, bro,
We're
I'd like
trying
to
to
see that.
we're
And
trying to
like, and you guys using them all like, doing different, like being black and like being all these different white guys. Like that's why I had to talk to Ad King Crystal, and that's how we got like linked up, I guess, because you follow her. Because like, bro, it's such a cool like seeing. That's what I was talking to her about. Like, I love that you like that people love it so much that they'll make it their own.
yes,
You making it your own. Like there wasn't anything for there's not as many like characters like made for you guys in that lane,
right,
so making them your own and be like no, this character still inspired me regardless of
right,
that shit, bro. I still
right.
connect with this dude. I can still be this dude if I want, bro. That is cool. That's love for the show so much that's why I had to talk to you, bro. That shit's
No, thank
the
you so much.
coolest.
Seriously, like you really made my day with doing this, and I love what you're doing. Like I love
Thanks, bro.
everybody that comes together just because they love something and they don't mind expressing it and talking about it and being themselves. I love that everybody likes to be themselves. Seriously.
That's what I'm doing here, bro. And that's the best compliment that anyone can say about this. So I appreciate that wholeheartedly.
No, no, thank you so much. Wait, I just forgot. One
What?
last thing that's going to
Yeah.
happen
Plug
before
it.
the end of the
Plug
year
it. Plug it.
is the anime and this. And if anybody tries to steal this idea, just know it came from me first. The
You heard
anime
it
Power
here.
World Tournament. That's for sure.
Oh shit. Okay. So like how that one channel does like the anime house, like with different
RDC World,
animes.
yes, RDC World, but no, it's gonna be sure you can say it something like that.
No, not like that, not like that, not
Right,
like
yeah,
that.
yeah.
But the fact that you're going to be doing all your own versions of those of like different anime characters, but throw them in a Dragon Ball Z style world tournament.
Battle Royale, yes.
I mean, can I watch it now or do I have to wait? Like, bro, I'm hyped. Let me see that.
We're trying to get the cosplays and everything together, but that's gonna happen last. Like, so pretty much after I bring all of these characters that, like, the different anime skits that we're gonna be doing, we're all putting them in together to one big skit, and that's gonna be the final one.
Dude, this is great. That's awesome.
So,
that's cool. I'm hyped to see that. I'll be sure to shout that out on my Instagram and shit. So anyone watching this, if they want to see that whenever it comes out, I'll give you that. Shout that shit out because I am going to be watching it for sure.
Thank you so much, man. I really appreciate it. Like, I support you. I'm so glad that you support me. You're an amazing person, bro. Really, you are. Like, what you're doing is amazing, bro.
Thanks, dude. And like I said, dude, for everyone that like I have social anxiety like crazy, bro. But this gives me that lane that I can like, because I just moved out to middle of nowhere, man. So I'm just trying to still talk to like-minded people, and that's what I found, man. So that was great. I really enjoyed this episode and get to talk to you, and I hope maybe we do another one. When you have some more content come out you want to promote or something, we can do another one if you want, or we could just talk about anime, bro, because there's so much there's so much about the last 3 shows I want to talk about still.
Yes. Actually, how about this? I can guarantee you this. We're gonna do an episode when I'm gonna say most of the Arc family one day.
Okay, I'm down, bro. I'm down. I want to hear it. Yeah.
I'm gonna try to get like maybe 10, 15 of us, just all of us.
Hell yeah, dude. Awesome. And by the time that happens, I will be more well versed in your guys' content and be able to really ask you guys about it, because I promise, like, that's like, I'm gonna stop this recording. That's where I'm clicking next. So that's what I'm gonna be doing. I'm gonna fill in on all that. I didn't realize there was that much. So I'm like excited to go watch it all. And I hope everyone that watches this checks it out, because the link's gonna be in the description. All right. Thanks for doing this, man. I'm gonna end it now.